Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, damsels and dingbats, to another episode of the the Caribbean Hunt. Last episode, we managed to pick ourselves up a couple fairly decent boats to add into our little armada here, our fleet. And today, I think we're going to take them out for a spin and see if we can't hit this base that we were supposed to hit so long ago. As a reminder, the Spanish cutthroat Pedro de la Pesa has sent many a man to the watery grave, but he has always attacked first. The last thing he's expecting now is a surprise pre-dawn raid on his own harbor. And with his fleet reduced to a schooner and 2 cutters, he will not be as tough as he thinks. Now I didn't realize it was a schooner and cutters. Cutters are weak. The schooner worries me a little bit, but if we focus on him first, this should be a piece of cake. So yeah, let's set sail, yar. Let's go get us a harbor. I don't want any of these ships, boys, so free fire. Fire to sink them. Oh, and hell, they're right here. I forgot how close we spawned in on them. All right. I'm going after the big one, boys. You do as you will. Oh, don't get in my way, fella. Good thing, hopefully, I don't take ramming speed from my own teammates. Circle the wagons! Oh, yeah! You're gonna love this! Oh, stop the boat, stop the boat, stop the boat! Oh, I may have stopped it too late! Oh, don't let him by! Don't let him by! Oh, this is a perfect spot for me. Turn a little more, turn a little more, turn a little fire! Oh, this schooner's going down! Unfortunately, I need to get turned around here, and I'm turning into the wind. Oh, whoever this is needs to get the fark out of my way. Dude, I can't shoot through you. Alright, one of my brigantines is taking some damage. Nothing too concerning at the moment, though. My schooner, or maybe it's this schooner. I don't know whose schooner. Oh, that's his schooner. His schooner's getting jacked up. Come on. You want this? You want this? Take it! Yeah! All right, boys, go help my little guy out over there. He's being circled. Let's go get him. So I've got the schooner with me, and I've got one of the brigantines with me. So they're circling a brigantine right now. So he's got some hit points, but I don't know how well outfitted these little cutters are. And the one he's firing on there is pretty jacked up already. That's a whiff. Yeah, my catch. The catch. What catch? Hold on, do I still have another catch in my fleet? I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, so that's my brigantine. He's fine. Hey, I did it. I did it. Captain, I looked through Pedro's chests. He was a Confederacy warlord. Even worse, he was plotting with Black Sam Bellamy to eliminate you. We gotta silence Sam before he talks to the Confederacy and gets Morgan to go after us. I put a red skull where Sam's harbor is. Alright, well, first things first, let me loot my loot. Go. I didn't lose anybody on that. But I did take some damage, so I'm probably gonna want to stop into port and patch that up a little bit before I try taking on another port. Now, I thought I was going to get to keep this port, because looking at the game online, there's different scenes, like screenshots of a port where it looked like they had buildings they could upgrade and use and stuff. So maybe I misinterpreted what I saw. I just kind of skimmed over it like I always do. But it would be cool if I had my own port, and there is a skill for constructing your own ships. So I can't imagine how that function would be accomplished without a shipyard in a port, in a harbor. So maybe this just chain quest thing that they're having us do is taking us to the point where we get a harbor. That would be cool. But let me pick up the rest of this loot, go back to town, and patch my boys up here. And I'll be back with you in a second. We'll head over and check out that other port. Alright, well, it looks like we're getting attacked in the process of heading back to base. So, fight's not over yet, yo. Can we not run into each other every time we get into a fight? I know you're a big guy, but give me some space. Okay, this one was my fault. That was totally my bad. Sorry. As I get in everyone's fucking way. Yeah, that was my bad too. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, did I lose one of my boys? Well, I imagine he was pretty fucked up after that last fight anyway. That's probably that brig the cutters were focusing on. I guess we'll find out. Okay, well, I got some decent experience off of that as well. Unfortunately, I lost half of my fleet. It looks like I lost both of my big boys. And that is very unfortunate. That's going to put a damper in our go check out the other port plans. So let me go ahead and salvage what I can from my wrecked compadres here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go out and restock my fleet here. I need to get some more ships back in my fleet because those two fights fuckered me up, man. And there ain't no way I'm taking on another fort battle or whatever storyline battle with just these two little ships. So let me go ahead and take care of that, and I will get back with you uno momento. Alright, I have got to be the slowest person I know, mentally, physically, all the way around. I finally figured out the whole base thing. I was going around trying to get more ships to refill the fleet here, and I started learning that I can't dock in some of these towns. You see how the names are red? I've apparently gotten quite a reputation as a pirate, and I can't even dock in these towns. I have to attack them now. There's still a couple I can dock in, but for the most part, people don't like me. And it was getting harder and harder to find jobs because I couldn't find ports. Well, I haven't really stopped into these pirate ports much. You know, I figured, you know, pirate ports are rough and tumble and, you know, no law and this and that, and I figured I'd have a better shot finding jobs and hunting capturable vessels outside of these style ports. Well, I finally got forced to dock at Cabo de la Vela. And I realized this is not your typical port. This port, for example, has this little buildings icon here, which is not at the other ports. And when you open it up, it has all of these little buildings you can build. Right now, the only one I have built here is the first level of the warehouse. But I can actually store manufactured goods here, pick them up when they get stored here, and then go sell them. I can upgrade this so it's larger. But there are other buildings. For example, there's a farm where you can grow cotton and turn it into sailcloth, or used for turning into sailcloth. But you grow cotton, and as the cotton grows, it's put in your warehouse, and you can pick up the cotton and either turn it into sailcloth or take it and sell it somewhere. There's a sail maker. So if you have the farm, you can make your own sales. There's a distillery to make rum. A tavern. Keeps your crew happy and brings pure gold. I mean, so there's all kinds of crap in here that I suspected was here, but I didn't know how it worked, and I just figured it out. Now, what I'll do is I will put, I'll anchor a couple of my boats, because I don't want to take the whole fleet out. Hold on. See if I can remember how to do this. You're going to be anchored. You're going to be anchored. You're going to be anchored. I will take Princess Maven out real quick. I want to show you this other port, but I'm kind of in hot water at the moment, and I don't want to risk losing an entire fleet because the patrols caught me. Alright, so this is what the port could look like. And this isn't even a fully developed pirate port, but this is another one I have access to. So you go in here, you see that they've got the warehouse at level 1. They've got the shipyard, where so you can repair or dismantle ships, is at level 1. And then their farm is at level 3. So they're actually producing 2 cotton per week, which I can pick up and sell. Like, this is freaking cool. Like, I just learned just now, I can dismantle ships. I wonder if that's going to be more financially productive than just selling them. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, this is something new that I just now discovered, and once again, it's going to add a new layer to this game that I need to learn. So, the plan is, I'm going to go ahead and probably get 1 or 2 more ships. I can get 1 more ship to fill out my fleet. Then I want to start upgrading them. Once that's done, I'm probably going to go ahead and... I got to pay my crew now. I don't have enough money to pay my crew. Well, balls. Anyway, I need to hit Lady Morte up here. But they have a schooner, a brig, a schooner, and a cutter. I'm not worried about the cutter. The schooner, I've not been against a brig yet. The brig is actually bigger than my brigantines. So that could be interesting. I think I read somewhere too that you can't capture these quest ships. So I'm not ready to go in and take care of that just yet, but it's in my near future, maybe in the next episode or 2. But for now, I want to get my ships upgraded. I want to develop my island a little bit, and so I think I'm going to focus on that for a little bit. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and go out and beat on some more sloops and get some more monies and try to get myself a little more financially set up, because right now, losing half of my ships every fight and having to go restore them, it's I don't feel like I'm making a lot of progress this way. So, well, I've been doing a little bit of work off camera. I realized that to you, we were just together a fraction of a second ago, but for me, it's been a day or so. I've actually been working on the game. And I've been forced to seek alternative methods of making money, simply because everyone's really pissed at me. Like, everybody I come up against is much bigger than me, and they do not like me. So I just wanted to touch bases with you real quick, since this is intended to be an update video, and show you how I've been making money. In some ports, you can actually take a job offer. For example, this guy wants gunpowder. He's waiting for a good price. He'll pay 21 coins per unit. So what I do is I accept that. Then I go up here and I find gunpowder. They're selling gunpowder at 18 coins a pop. So if I buy 41 of them, and if I can manage to get them to the port he wants them in, I make bank. Okay, now the problem is, like I said, everyone's out to get my ass. So right now I'm up here in Barbados, I believe. So I'm going to try to head to St. George. But every time I've made one of these runs, I get snookered. Just like that. So now what I'm going to do is, since most of the ships they've been putting me up against have been beasts, like right now that's a schooner and it's probably got a ridiculous number of guns on it. I'm going to run away. I am going to run away. Now, right now, you can see I'm traveling at 12 knots, heading kind of towards the wind. The schooner that's chasing me is only traveling at 9.9 knots. So, I will eventually get away. It's going to be a long run, but I will get away as long as I can maintain the lead on him. Now, something I've found is that spyglass that we briefly looked at in one of the very earliest videos for this series, the spyglass. If you hit the spyglass, you look at the ship that's following you, you can see all of the information about it. This schooner has plus 24% damage, plus 10 reload speed. Its hull isn't the greatest, but I don't have fore or aft guns on my boat, which means I cannot just, have them follow me and be shooting at them the whole time. So that means I have to turn and fire, stay ahead of them, turn and fire, stay ahead of them, and that actually could make that a reasonably difficult fight, because he looks like he's got a fair number of guns on him. Well, more than I do. I've only got 6 guns total. They're plus 2, which I'm not entirely certain what that means. For example, well, they're not plus 2 actually. Sometimes you see that you have weapons that have like a bonus next to them, and like I said, I'm not sure what that means. But I think it might have something to do with like the caliber of the weapon or how much extra damage it does. So I seem to do a good amount of damage with these cannons, but I only have 6 of them. So I would really prefer to just get out of this fight, get this gunpowder to where it needs to go, and be fine. Now, something I've noticed with these patrols, they don't add in others to the fight halfway through with the patrols. So if it takes you forever and a day to run, well, it takes you forever and a day to run. And you have to be, I think, 300 yards away from them to escape. So if we use our spyglass, we can see we're 260 plus yards, and we should be able to escape right... Well, as soon as this hits 300 yards, we'll be able to escape. Now, I've got a few ships sitting back in my home port, and instead of bringing them all out, what I've been doing is I choose one of my boats. See, I made 861 coin off of that. That's a good run of money. I had 500 and something, I think. So I made like 300 gold or 300 coins off of that. Much easier than running from brigs. Now, like I was saying, I have a couple boats over in the other port. Right now, I am sitting at... it costs a little bit of money to switch towns, but I'll switch over here real quick and I'll show you what I got so far. I still have this little schooner. I like it because it's got a lot of guns. I need to get it some crew, but for now it's just sitting in anchor. I have another schooner. Actually, I think I just have 3 schooners. No, I have 2 schooners and a brigantine. And now this brigantine is amazing. I was doing a run, mission run, and they sent this thing after me. And this was a fight, but I managed to get it. So I repaired it and I restocked it, and I got it sitting in anchor. I would like to get a couple more of these. This thing has 14 plus 5 guns. That's what I'm talking about the bonus. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll take it. And she's got a good speed on her. She's got good hit points compared to the brigantine I'm in now. The one I'm in now, has a lot more hit points, and it's a little faster, I believe. But this one here can take a beating too, and she's got some good guns on her. So I have a couple nice ships in dock, and I'm slowly trying to replace each of these, like I said, with one of those nicer ships. Once I have a full fleet of decent ships, we're going to go ahead and take a look at that next storyline mission. Right now, I'm just bouncing between ports, trying to make some good money, and I don't know if I want to upgrade the one I'm in now. And she's a good boat. She served me well. She's got a decent cargo hold on her, which is the reason I'm using her right now. But if I can replace her for something a little more powerful or a little better, I'll gladly do it. And that's ironic because if I remember correctly, this video that I'm presenting to you now has been a collected effort over the course of, I don't know, maybe a week. And I've just, as I've come across things to say and point out, I've recorded like I'm doing now. And if I remember correctly, back at the beginning of this video, I would have killed to have this ship. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, you've served your function, but here pretty soon you're gonna be getting replaced. So it's just kind of funny how this game works. But anyway, I'm gonna hop back to it. I need to make some more money. I'm not sure if I want to put it towards upgrading my fleet, buying new ships. I'm probably going to invest it in my home island and start making my own ships. I did find out, though, when you recycle ships, they give you timber, sailcloth, and guns. And I'm assuming that when the time comes to start making ships, those will be the resources that I need, you know, the larger ships, ever increasing amounts of each. So once I start playing around with that, I'll let you guys know. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and pop back out there and make me some more money. Yarr. I just figured out how to get my reputation back up with those ports that I can't dock at anymore. Apparently I attacked too many of their ships, and they really don't like me no more. So in the shop under all items, it's also where you can go to buy the map. I think I am going to buy the map of Puerto Rico and expand my territory a little bit. But you can buy these paroles for 2,000 coin, and I don't know how much it recovers your reputation with the ports, but if you I'm assuming if you buy enough of these, you can get your reputation back up so that you can dock in those ports again. So I'm obviously going to be needing to save some money for that, because I done pooched that hooch. Screwed the pooch. That's the saying. I'm dumb. Like I said, for now, I'm going to go ahead and buy this map of Puerto Rico, or whatever the hell that was. Let's see what it did for me here. And there's all kinds of. It used to be Roseau was the furthest north I could go, and now I have all of this up here. Unfortunately, my rep is still shot with these guys, as you can see by the red titles. So I'm gonna probably need to start saving some money to fix that. I also want to get one of these ports. I'm probably going to work out of Isla Matilda here. Matilda. I can't pronounce words. This one, because it's kind of central to. Well, it's more central to everything here than Cabo is. So I need to save some money for that. I want to upgrade my ships. I have a lot of grinding to do. So I think I'm going to do most of that off camera. I will pop back in as normal when I come up with new information or, significant updates I'd like to share. One of these days we're going to have to attack Le de Morte here, and I will, of course, record that. But I think for now, I'm just going to go ahead and play. I'm not going to record it. I'm just going to play and see where we go from here. But we're getting close enough to out of time for this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, bring it to a close. As always, I've been your host, DM Renavion, saying stay safe, have fun. I'm out.